single leg deadlifts. So single leg deadlift allows us to get a lot more intensity without really adding any weight. So you can do this with a weight. I'll demonstrate that in a second, but we're going to start with just straight up body weight. So single leg deadlifts are going to challenge your balance. If your balance is not strong, don't be afraid to have something nearby that you can put a hand on, ideally just one finger. It doesn't take much to make your body feel like everything is balanced. You don't have to be fully leaning on something. A light contact is usually all it takes. So don't be afraid to use that if you're struggling with the balance. We do want to challenge the balance, but not so much that you can't actually get the benefit of the exercise. So we take a single leg deadlift without any weight. Starting, nice strong stance, feet about hip distance apart. You'll hear me say it a lot. Feel that belly hug in and up so your core is nice and engaged, everything nice and long. You're going to shift your weight onto one leg. So in my case, it's going to be the right leg. I'm going to lightly lift that left leg up in front of me. Not really worried about how high it goes here. We're focused on the action that's about to happen. You're going to drive your left leg back behind you as your body tips forward. Right leg's going to slightly bend as you go. So that right leg slightly bends, left leg starts to drive back and up. And then we drive the hips forward. So lift the left leg up in front of us again. So we take it back and up. And then drive it straight back forward. Almost picturing like one of those birds would sit on the edge of a glass of water and does that little bobbing motion. It's kind of what we're picturing here. If you'd like to add a little bit of weight, you can grab a dumbbell. This works best, for me at least, if it's in the same hand as the leg that's working. I've seen it done alternating sides. I like it better on the same side. Your choice. We'll try it both ways. So standing on that right leg, left leg comes up in front of you. To me, this makes a good counterbalance. I put my right hand on my hip, just so it's kind of out of the way. So we're going to drive that left leg back. Left hand reaching towards the mat. Floor doesn't have to make it. So we come up and drive forward with our hips, bring that left leg up in front of us, even if it just lightly rests on the mat. It doesn't have to come all the way up. Because again, the focus is on the leg coming up behind you. And then driving back up. So most of the work is actually being done on your standing leg. The leg that's raising, you will feel a little bit of effort and engagement as it's coming up behind you, but most of the work is happening on the standing foundational leg. So if we try that in the other hand, left hand on the hip this time, same leg working, so standing on the right foot, left leg behind you, weight in the right leg, and do the exact same thing. Right back up. It's not fundamentally all that different. Changes how your balance works. So you can try it both ways. See which feels more stable to you and allows you to get more out of the exercise. Single leg deadlift.